All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Eagle Lakes Regional EMS Council, November 27th, 2023. My name is Dan Sproul. Thank you everybody for being here this evening. We'll start with roll call.
All right. You're Bailey.
Here.
Ryan Bailey.
Here.
Kevin Beck. Laura Brewer. Here. Lee Bryant. Michael Shaw.
Here.
Josh Gardner.
Here.
Diane Gary. Austin Goodman.
Here.
Ethan Hay. Jerry Ayers. Dave Gold.
Here.
Yuna. Sandy Johnson.
Here.
Lori Lansdale.
Here.
Bill Lowe. Morgan Schmidt. Here. Emily McFeller. Here. Brian Mace.
Here.
Mike Moss.
Yes, ma'am.
Richard Mofford. Ryan O'Hay.
Here.
Terry Phillips.
Yep.
Julie Smith. Here. Ted Smith.
Here.
Matt Sproul.
Here.
Vincent. And Mario.
Here.
And just the one we went last time.
Approval of minutes from September. Did everybody get a copy of the minutes? Motion made, seconded. Further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? All right. Committee reports, secretary.
There is nobody. We do have one. Rich Mumford, this is his fourth.
This is Richard's fourth.
Yeah.
You get the regular.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no one else.
All right. Treasurer report. Training ed report.
Last training ed meeting, we were talking about reevaluation of pay rates for PWIs and CLIs to start matching the minimum wage requirements. That's still ongoing. As recommended by FLCC, also looking at looking into the contracts for the office manager, and I believe it was the administrator position, correct?
Well, the office manager was Lena's position.
Yeah, that was both. I might have missed that out. Either way, reviewing the contracts. Reviewing the student manual for students that are targeted for national classes, and the procedure for the missed classes and makeups for the CICs. Then the only other thing I had was there was discussion about looking into an EMS management training of some sort, and that's still ongoing. Those are the few ones I had. That's all I have.
Any questions for Dave? Executive report. The thing we did the executive was we talked a little bit more about the conferences coming this spring for the brochure. John and the committee is getting it all together. We reviewed it. And the other thing that the executive chatted about was we had a conversation with Dr. Glick and sort of laid down plans for him to generate the QA group for REMAC, which will be starting here early, probably January-ish, early 2024. He returns from his police academy here in a couple weeks. So once he's back, we start moving. And that was also recorded at REMAC as well. So he's going to start over the QA work group starting in January, February. That's the plan. So we had a conversation Okey dokey. Public relations.
No report.
All right. Reneg, there was something that's for that. Everybody get a copy that we wanted. Did everybody receive emails from John and stuff with the minutes and everything? Because if you have not received John, to update him with your emails, because that's where most of the stuff all comes as well. So, just in case somebody was missed out. State EMS Council?
We'll be in Troy next week.
They meet this week. There's a little bit down through. Legislative review.
Well, the direct pay legislation that was going through the state government was officially signed by the governor, so that should be good news, we hope, to the ambulance services.
Program Directors Report.
Conference registrations are open, don't be shy, pass the information around, get your folks to sign up for it. There's 2 pre-conferences this year, along with the opportunity to have 17 hours of CMEs within the 2-day conference. We already have 12 vendors committed to the event, and I've been told that there's several other vendors underway. So it looks to be shaping up to be a good venue with good experience, and I'm looking forward to it.
Should be fun. FLCC Directors Report.
Okay, so flyers will be out this week for the spring classes, and such, there will be one at the Flremsc in Newark. There will be one at the Crystal Beach Firehouse, and there will be one at the Westlake Road Firehouse, and there will be a refresher for the I talked to Matt today. We do have training as an executive on December 13th. And I would like to, or suggested that we cancel the January meeting because the state is asking us to have at least an annual, minimum of an annual instructors meeting with all of our instructors. So I had asked to put that forward as a Thursday, January 11th, as the work classes will start. And it would be here tentatively. So I will send something out to all the instructors about that. That is not a state number goes with that. That is a recommendation from the state, so that we review with all of our instructors. And hopefully, John and I have some news from that from state council next week. There's been huge changes.
Well, for anyone that has been paying attention, there's the potential for proposed emergency regulations to Article 30 as far as training that are expected to be presented at State Council next week. And if passed by the State Council board, those would immediately go into effect and then go out for public comment. Within that is several items, including 4-year certification. The next time you go to recertify your cards, it would be a 4-year card and not a 3-year card. And then there's some other language in there for reimbursements. The number of attempts that each individual is allowed. I think it's going from 2 to 3 attempts. And then you can be remediated and have an additional 3 attempts for each thing. So that's a total of 6 attempts that you could potentially have before having to take the entire class again. So hopefully we'll have additional news on all that.
But as of right now, there's still 6.
Correct. The third attempt that was there initially was only under the executive order that was in place for COVID, and when that expired, so did that third attempt.
Any questions for Jen? It's pretty interesting stuff. Sure.
So many of you may or may not know, today will be my last full council meeting as the coordinator for the EMS programs for families in the community. I tendered my resignation, retirement, to retire, effective December 28th, 2023. But I hopefully will be around because I still will be regional faculty for this area. I'm still be an instructor for this area. So with that being said, just to,
Never thought we'd see that.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, how old was it, 40 years or something? Am I overstating it? I don't.
I started-
You taught my classes when I started, so it seems like a while. And I've got a lot of gray hair now, so.
I started with a,
Okay.
I started
Hey,
with the
Russ.
council in 1991. It was originally started in 1986, so that tells you about how far out.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's been a while. And I took the position with the college for this in 99.
I'm sure we'll miss you. I know what's coming next. So, first of all, this, a lot of good years with Don, so everybody please give her a little round of applause. Now, we're moving on to the nominating committee because, well, she just doesn't want to set an alarm clock after she retires, but she's still going to be part of this council. So I'm going to turn it over to the nominating committee.
I have nothing. Nothing has come in. Nobody has asked for anything.
Terry, all we have is Donna's doing her stuff.
Oh, you want to do hers then? Okay, because we do
The
have
next meeting
placements.
is in January, so.
So she really eligible to take place in
All right, do we want to wait till then to bring her on board?
We do a background check.
That is our usually nominee, and it's for bylaws person. I'm glad one is this.
Of course. It's not addressed in the bylaws, so, open.
So it's really up to the nominating committee. Since the next full council meeting is after her resignation, that even if you voted her in tonight, she's still technically not council meeting until the next meeting.
there. She's not in membership until then.
Okay, so we can then.
We could even do a vote with the group here, if somebody wants to put a motion
I'll make a
I'll second.
to. Okay. Any further discussion on having the nominating committee to have done, what, council?
Sure. We've got placements anyway.
Please.
Yep.
Any further discussion?
She would fill Wayne County slot. What's the first date there on the sheet?
24, Jim.
Roper it as much as we can.
Should we wait on
Wayne County.
There's one for 24 and there's one for 25.
Figure it out.
Which one?
All right. So she'll fill the 25 slot.
So just to get, that's right, the motion was to, can you read the motion?
Motion, well, it's there. Motion to, the secretary gets on ballot for Don Spink, second, motion by, Flremsc, second by Kim Ayers. Go ahead.
Everybody understands the motion?
Fill Wayne
To
County
fill the Wayne County position,
position,
2025.
term expiring 2025.
All right, any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions?
Yeah, this time we're abstained.
That's right.
I want to abstain on this one. Isn't that right, if I speak?
So pass. So we can, she's probably gonna sit down there until we let her in.
Yeah, I think we let her sit.
I'll bet we
Let her
How are we declining her membership application?
I think you saw that.
Yeah, there's one more. Well, actually, after Rich gets his letter, there'll still be two.
Remember that starts after the first year.
We already got 4 committee assignments ready to go.
Just
What's that?
We already got 4 committee assignments ready to go.
We revoked our retirement.
You gotta move your new house.
Letter of these two openings, so.
One in Wayne County. Where's the other one?
Well, the other one would be Seneca.
Oh, yeah, it's Rich. Okay.
So we're looking for 2 more people. With that being said, anything else from that meeting? No. Okay. Then let's roll right on unfinished business.
So everybody should have the most recent committee assignments that are on the sheet. Take a look and find out what committees you're on. We try to, the ones that everybody expressed interest in, to keep them on those committees. So take a look. The highlighted individual is the chairperson for that said committee. So just reach out to them, and I know Jeremy's bylaw committee will be active here shortly, as there's many revisions that are being considered. So reach out to your respective committee person.
Any questions about that? New business, submission of agenda items.
So, one of the things after talking with a couple of the docs is, and Matt and I both feel that this is a good idea going forward, is the submission of any agenda items that you would like to discuss to be submitted to the office at least 7 days in advance, so they can be added to the agenda, as well as any committee reports. Please provide a written summary, and we can distribute it to the rest of it, just to try to streamline everything and make it a more effective meeting.
Any questions about that? I know a lot of you take your time out of what you're doing and everything, and it's regular waste time, and sometimes I think it's important for us to know what's on the agenda, because sometimes it's make or break to try to move your schedule even more than you need or certain things. I don't want anybody to miss something, but they truly want to be sitting around the table and partake in the conversation or discussion with, so that's part of doing that, and also to just kind of keep business moving. That way it doesn't seem like, surprise, what's up? It's just, I think in order of business, I think this is good business to have an agenda.
And on the same lines, if folks can make sure that they respond to the emails when the agenda comes out. Tonight was touch and go whether or not we're going to have a quorum until last minute. We got 15 people that said that they were going to be here, so we will have just the minimum as long as they all showed up. So, I don't want to have you guys all come here when, we don't have a quorum and make better use of your time.
Discussion on that. It's quiet out there. Okay.
We just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce Crystal. Crystal is going to start Monday, and she will be filling Leanne's former position. So she'll be undergoing some training with Leanne and us, and she should be a welcome addition to the office.
So if you call on the phone and hear so many different names for the phone, it's probably her. Any other new business? Correspondence? DOH enforcement, yes we do. Yes, we do. Do we have any other correspondence still before our readers? All right. You're up. Suspended for 1 year effective 11/1/23, suspension stayed pending no further violations for a period of 3 years, and also a civil penalty of $1,000 for violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.3 AL, 800.3 AM, 800.13 A, Section 1, 800.15 A, Section 2, 800.16 A1, and 800.16 A2, and 800.16 A and 3. Catherine Siebel from Yorktown Heights, EMT number 447565. Suspended for 1 year effective 10/17/23, suspension stayed. Placed on probation for 3 years effective 10/17/23. Civil penalty of $1,000 for violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.3 AM. Stephen Rivera from Carmel, New York, EMT number 427041. Revoked effective 10/20/23. Assessed a civil penalty of $500 for violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.16, Article A, Section 7. Joseph George from Somerton, South Carolina, EMT number 503074.
800.7 is re-examinations. I don't know how you end up suspended because you didn't re-examine your original charge, but that's a new one. I guess.
Well, and then the next one. Suspended for 1 year effective 11/8/23. Suspension is stayed pending no further violations for a period of 3 years. Assessed a civil penalty of $1,000 for violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.3 AL, 800.3 AM, 800.15 A1, 800.15 A2, 800.16 A2, and 800.16 A3. Christopher Langevin from New Milford, Connecticut, EMT number 153229. Resolved. Any correspondence? Entertain a motion.
Second.
Any further discussion on that? All those in favor say aye. Those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? Thank you for coming.